Hey guys, how's it going? My name's the Breph, and welcome to another challenge video. Today, I'm asking the question, can you beat Pokémon Leaf Green with only a Bagon? Now, I know what you're thinking. Breph, how can a first form dragon Pokemon who evolves into something as powerful as Salamence provide any form of challenge at all? Well, while its evolution may be powerful as all hell, this form isn't so strong. Base 300 is certainly higher than some, and 75 in attack certainly sounds like a treat. I figured this would be a good way to have a bit of fun, given the torture I've had in the last couple of challenges. Anyway, Bagon's moveset by level up is actually relatively solid. Crunch, Dragon Claw and Double Edge are going to be some of our best moves here. Bagon has the ability Rock Head, meaning it doesn't take any recoil damage, so as you can probably imagine, a 120 base power move with 100 accuracy that does no recoil could be just a tad powerful. But we'll have to wait and see how that works out, because before then, we got the rules. And you know the drill by now. Bagon only in battle, no items except for held items, blah blah blah. I was debating with disallowing TM usage for this, just for that little added challenge, but seeing as it's just for fun, I'm going to allow it. Although I reckon looking at the move pool, I'll only use Flamethrower to replace Ember. Fire could be good type coverage. Anyway, let's crack on. We begin the game by choosing the female character and naming ourselves something pathetically inventive like Breph. We get to name our rival, who after long and careful thought, I choose to name Herpes because he's incredibly annoying, causes a very itchy and painful sensation under my skin whenever I have to see him, and no matter how many times we battle the little fucker, he always keeps coming back. From there, the game begins and we choose our Bagon. It's now I'd like to draw attention to Bagon's Pokédex entry, specifically the one from Pokémon Ruby, which explains how this Pokémon dreams of flying and throws itself off cliffs because it believes it can do so. I say this because we named our female Bagon Callie. I'm quite proud of this one. Anyway, Herpes decides to rear his ugly, spiky head for the first time, and with rage, we fight him off, just long enough for us to be able to go to the Pokemart to grab Oak's parcel and cracking on with the journey. We do some short grinding, and at level 10 we decide to venture towards the Pokemon League, only for Herpes to resurface and get in the way of our plans. After ruining our journey, we ruined his team, and head off to take our frustrations out on Brock. Our Callie is used to smashing her head against rocks, so at level 13-14 we don't really have any sort of issues getting through. On the way to Cerulean, we stop at the Poké Center before Mount Moon and strike an absolute bargain. 500 quid for a Magikarp. Oh hell yes. He probably thinks he's made an absolute mint for something really crappy, but he clearly doesn't know that I've managed to turn on full HM compatibility. Going through Mount Moon, we come across some fossils. Which fossil did I take? Ask down below in the comments. I hear it's pretty good for something or other. Oh, and just between you and me, I chose the Helix fossil. Yeah, that dead meme is resurfacing again. On the other side of the mountain, I decide to head off and see Bill. Surprise, surprise, Herpes is back. It goes pretty damn well, to be honest. He really wasn't an issue. From there, we hack into Bill's emails only to discover to our dismay that he's paying for Tinder Gold before backing out slowly and activating the cell separation thingy. We get rewarded with the SS ticket and head down to take on Misty. Strangely, this wasn't a walk in the park. At level 25, we're still too weak. I tried over and over and over, but still got nowhere. Pissed off, I went off to challenge and defeat every single trainer available to me before the SSN. We do a short grind up to level 30 and go back, pretty easily swiping Misty aside now. At the SSN, we bump into the Curse of the Herp once again. How many paragraphs in are we now? 3? And this is what, the 4th rival fight? Anyway, when that was done, the ship's captain rewards us with Cut for giving him a little rub-a-dub-dub on the old sailor's tub, if you know what I mean. Moving on, we go into Lieutenant Surge's gym and we're level 33. It was a pretty easy deal to fight him off. From there we head off through Rock Tunnel and challenge Erica, all the while embracing every trainer fight along the way that doesn't involve running into the old H again. With Erica down, we have a couple of options. I realise now that I forgot to get the bike ticket and the bike, so I can't access Koga's gym, the Safari Zone, and subsequently Blaine's gym. So we can either go back and get that now, or we can tackle the Rocket Hideout and the Lavender Town stuff. Which is exactly what I decide to do. Blah blah blah, and a short trip later, we meet Giovanni. The fight wasn't difficult, but it did take us a couple of goes, so that's something, I guess. Next up, another round with Herpes. I'm not even mentioning it. It was easy. No matter how much you cream him, he always comes back. Which is exactly what happens, because as soon as we finish up removing Koga from our list, we have to tackle the Sylph Company and another battle with the insufferable you-know-what. It did take me a few times though, mainly due to stubbornness, but we got through. We interrupted Giovanni, who walked the length of the room to try and slap us, but instead found himself caught with his pants down and got absolutely decimated. Sabrina's gym is up next, and Psychic-type Pokemon don't usually have the highest physical defense, so Double Edge pretty much swept the whole team. Woohoo! 2 gyms to go. Blaine up next, and it was a pretty similar situation. A couple of attempts, but Double Edge and whatnot is pretty strong. In truth, the gym leaders in this game after Misty haven't really been an issue. Giovanni, he was no exception either. I think the worst bit about the fight with him was that I zoned out of watching an Ask Reddit video on YouTube to focus on the fight. Very frustrating. The next challenge in my way, surprise, is Herpes. Yet again. See, no one really talks about it, but when you name the rival something in these games that highlights the sheer amount of times he actually bothers you, you really do get to understand just how much of a prick this guy really is. Anyway, we batter aside Herpes and plough through, proudly showing off our badges along the way, and arrive at the Pokémon League. And well, for a game that's been somewhat easy and mostly uneventful, let me tell you, the fun, yeah, it stopped here. I thought I'd be strong enough to destroy Lorelei with Double Edge and not have to worry about the fact that we're weak to ice. But I was wrong, and Dugong one-shot me with Ice Beam from full health. So, what did I do? I went on a grind. It wasn't so bad because I just went and mixed leveling with rare candies that you could pick up from my Meowths. And while I won't bother you with the details, level 80, 85, 90 and even 95, I was too weak to even beat Lorelei. I didn't see Bruno at all at level 95. I said screw it and spam leveled up to max. Fun times, but I bought all the full restores I needed to and don't really care for money at this point, so yeah, no, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. I hate grinding. Why do I do this to myself? Anyway, at max level, we finally get past Lorelei. Bruno, thank God, was a lot easier. His team didn't really cause me any concern, and Agatha? Well, we managed to defeat her in entirety without taking a single point of damage. Lance though, Lance did take me a couple of resets. Not really because of any level of difficulty, but more my own experimentation and stupidity. Yet again, I haven't learned to record gameplay, scripts or anything like this at a sensible time, or once I've come back from a rather large bender. No, not that. An alcohol-fueled night of varying events. I'll let you decide what that means. Comment down below what you think I got up to, and I'll let you know if you're right or not. Anyway, before long, the final fight of the game is before us, and the only thing standing in the way of me and the embrace of my mattress is Herpes. Of course it is. It's always bloody Herpes. Anyway, the final fight is actually rather anticlimactic too. Our Callie is strong enough and has achieved her dream of flying, soaring right up the Pokemon League and earning her place in the Hall of Fame, bringing this challenge to an end. At the start of this video, I asked a simple question. Can you beat Pokémon Leaf Green with only a Bagon? The answer? Yeah, you can. Although man, was this actually a fair bit harder than I expected it to be at the end. Lorelei proved to be an issue right up to max level, and even including it, to be fair, it took me a couple of tries even at that level to get through. Anyway, the purpose of this video was to have a little bit of fun, and I think I've achieved that. Next week we're back to the questionably tough challenges. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe for future content like this, and jump in with a comment down below suggesting any challenges you'd like to see me take on in the future. And oh yeah, please do join me in the next one, where I'll be asking the question, can you beat Pokemon Diamond with only a Clamperl? Have a great day guys, and I'll see you in the next one.